if you're new to the channel, do the most. I mean, why not? Join the family, subscribe, like, share, and comment. I mean, why not? To my returning subscribers, I just want to say, hey, what's popping? What's popping? I don't know why I'm this excited, guys, even though I've been away for, I think, 4 weeks now. I've been away. Yeah, guys, I think that's a story for another day, but that's a story for another day. Guys, I don't want to be crying today, I don't want to be crying today. So yeah, let's get to today's video, and then we're gonna get to that one, and then that one I'm gonna have a serious face because already I don't have a serious face, so it doesn't make sense for me to like go into that video. Okay, guys, today I'm gonna tell you guys about my day today. Yo, story time vibes. My arms are actually raw. So I actually slept very late. Not yesterday, I slept this morning. I slept this morning around like, I think 2:30 a.m. knowing very well that I must wake up at like 5:30 a.m. But usually it's like 5 a.m. But then yeah. So I slept at 2:30. Thing is, guys, I was about to go to bed and then all of a sudden my chats became so interesting, and I was telling people each time that, guys, I have an exam tomorrow, so good night. And I don't know how many times I said good night. Guys, when I say good night, go offline or don't reply to my next message. It's me simply saying don't reply to my next, but people don't listen, guys. Please, if I say good night and leave it there, okay? Simple. Okay, so I think I was supposed to sleep actually at like 11 p.m. midnight, so I ended up sleeping at 2:30, and I was done studying, but then I wanted to wake up early in the morning because I was really tired. I wanted to wake up in the morning so that I can like just go over like one question paper. Did it happen? And I didn't even see the need, because like when you like really understand the content, like you just don't see the need. I think that's how I was relaxed. So I slept, like I wasn't even sleepy. I had to force myself to sleep first because I wasn't sleepy. Okay, I get up, my sister's waking me up. I'm like, I'm gonna wake up now. I went back to sleep. I get out of the bed at like 6:15, which is late because by 6:15 I should be like at least putting on my clothes, and then at 6:20 I should be done dressing. 20 or 6:25 I should be done dressing. I got up, I was just sitting on the bed. Thing is, I woke up with that mood of, oh my goodness, like I don't feel today. I had that mood of, I'm not feeling it. Like, do I have to go to school? But I had to. You can't miss the exam because you don't feel like going to school, unfortunately. So I think at 6:30, guys, I was still sitting. 6:30 I was still sitting, and then my baby sister's like, okay, let me make you lunch. She makes me lunch. As I'm sitting, I eat the lunch. And still I'm sitting, guys. It's 7:15. I'm sitting. Like, 7:15, guys, is like I should be waiting for a bus at like 7. So at 2:15 I should be like on my way out of the house. Ooh. And then finally at 7:15, that's when I went super saiyan. Like I was, guys, the flash kicked in. I was like, oh snap, like I knew I had an exam, I just didn't feel like going to school, So I didn't know what I was supposed to wear, and thing is with me is that I take really long to pick out clothing and all of that. Like I wear clothing according to like how I feel that day. So I didn't feel like going to school, so I was like, what am I supposed to wear? And I had already planned something, but then that outfit was like too vibrant, so I was like, I don't feel like that, so let me choose something else. Okay, so I'm picking out my clothes, guys. I dressed in less than 5 minutes. I dressed in less than 5 minutes. I think in less than 10 minutes I was out of the house. Yeah, I was out of the house because I had already packed my bag. Like, guys, I am organized. I am an organized girl. I'm an organized girl. That's why, like, I was taking stuff slow, because I knew my bag was packed. I had my exam permit. I had everything in my pencil case. I had everything I needed. I already packed my bag like 2 days prior to my examination day. So that's why I was like slowing down. And I was also thinking, I was like estimating that if I happen to come out here at 8 a.m. I'm just gonna end up taking a taxi, because the thing is, where I live there are like 4 alternatives. I can either take the bus I'm usually taking, another bus, I can take a taxi, and I can take an alternative bus as well. So that's like why I just didn't feel any pressure. So I'm so glad that all these alternatives are there, because sometimes you live somewhere and there's literally like only one option for transport. My morning, okay, as I'm walking down the road, I see my bus. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to catch it, because I'm like up the street, and I see the bus. I'm like, there's no way I can run for it. I'm just gonna be crazy. Before I get to the road, I'm deciding whether I should like take a taxi or I should take the other bus in the other road. I should like walk down and take another bus. As I'm standing there, I see that bus, the second option. Then I decided, okay, it's still far, so I can actually run. So I ran across the road. Guys, the road was green, but then there were like many gaps in between the cars, So, guys, I am kind of an expert in jaywalking, but on some days. So cool. I strategically jaywalk run across the road. And when I get to the other side of the road, guys, this driver, he goes the other route, and I'm like, yo, stand, I just missed both buses. And then I think another taxi driver saw it, so he's like, come, you can come. And he's hooting. And as I'm crossing the road, like, imagine people are watching you running, and they think you're going to catch the bus, and the bus leaves, and they look at you like, whoa, there's that type of situation. I felt really, like, embarrassed. Yeah, I felt very embarrassed. I crossed the road, and as I get to the other side of the road, the other bus comes, and like, I don't know why there were like 2 buses, but then the other one was probably like trying like to shorten his shift, so that's why he was like taking a shortcut, knowing that there's another bus behind. But if there wasn't a bus behind, it was just gonna go the normal route. So I'm standing there, I'm looking at the bus, I'm like, I had that 2 seconds of thought, and the robot had just turned green, so meaning the cars were 3 seconds away from passing. So in there, immediately my heart was like, run, even though like this time I literally had a few seconds to run. I ran. Yeah, guys, this dress I'm wearing is long. This is what I was wearing with the jacket. This dress is long. I pulled up my dress, guys, and I ran. People were looking at me like, and guys, I can run. I can run really fast, This morning, I don't even know how I caught that bus, because as the robot like changes, it takes the bus less than a minute to get to the other bus stop, but the bus stop is far. That's the thing, So I had to run really, really fast. And if you're not at the bus stop when the bus passes, it's just gonna pass. It's not gonna wait for you. Like here's the bus stop, you are here. The bus driver's gonna look at you. You're gonna even slow down while looking at you and shoop. That's what the drivers do, guys. It's so painful. So, guys, I ran so fast. I couldn't even see my feet. That's how fast I was running. Because I was thinking, I was like, to use money for taxi. I wanted this money to buy lunch, then I'm going to be left with no lunch. So, I've got to catch this bus. And it's going to make it easier so that I can because I just threw excess things in my bag, so I wanted to like reorganize some of the things I added and just to make sure everything was in my bag, even though I knew things were in there. But I usually just like to sit relaxed. In a taxi, you're just so squashed, you can't even do anything. So that's why I like prefer to take the bus. So finally, like, getting the bus, guys, I had no breath. Like, I was out of breath. I sat down, I took off my mask, I opened the window the whole way. I don't know when last I ran like that. Cool, did not get worse. Cool. I get there, this full bus comes, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna stand, I'm gonna wait for another one. Okay? I wait for another one. Okay, I'm looking at the bus. I can see that there are seats near. But then it's like a few people went out, then there were some that were already standing, so like they took the seat. So by the time I got into that bus, I was standing, guys. I don't know when last I stood in a bus, guys. I felt like crying. I was like, what is the purpose of leaving the first bus if I'm standing in this bus? So we passed 2 stations and I'm like, and I had it, I was like, I'm getting out of this bus. Plus I had time on my hands, like loads of time on my hands. So I was like, I'm waiting for another bus. I went into another station and then I sat and waited for another bus. And when I got into that bus, I sat down, guys. I've never appreciated the luxury to sit down like this morning, because I came from running. I need to sit down and just, gather myself. And I'm going to get to school and get into an exam. I don't want to get in there exhausted, I was not like being sassy, It's just that I was tired and I was not in the mood to entertain such inconvenience, I do understand people stand in the bus every single time, but then, guys, the bus that I take me, the thing is, it doesn't get that full, so I'm always sitting. So imagine going from sitting to standing, I get to school, I go in the bathroom, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go sit in the exam room. So I'm just like, breathe in, breathe out. Okay. I get into the exam. Guys. I literally estimated that I was going to be out of that exam room in 1 hour. I thought I was going to finish the paper in 3-hour paper in 40 minutes. And then since you can't come out once 1 hour is elapsed, I thought it was going to be like 1 hour. Immediately when the 1 hour hits, I'm out. Wait. Wait. Guys, I sat in there for, I don't even know. But I sat in there for long. Guys, you know what they did to us? The whole year. Not the whole year. The whole semester. We've been writing papers that are like, they don't require you to elaborate much, state, mention state, type of thing. Where do you think you're gonna write a final examination with state? I mean, state was there, here and there, but mostly it was discuss. Those same questions we usually like state, points, short answers. We had to elaborate. So when I saw that, I was like, oh snap, means I'm gonna sit here for longer. Like, I didn't have a problem answering the question, but I was like, oh snap, I'm gonna sit here for longer. And my fingers were sore when I was still on the very first question. That's how much. One question on its own, guys, was 28 marks. 28 marks. I saw that question, I was like, yeah. Guys, that question, after I was done with the question, I put my pen down. I was like, I'm sure if someone, like, when I stretched my fingers, I'm sure that there was a little bit of a shake in the building, because whoa, hey, I don't think I've ever used so much energy to write one question. Well, I wrote my section A finish. For our section A is usually like multiple choice, true, false, type of thing, mention, state, type of thing. So I finished my section A, and then my eyes just, happened to look at the instructions. Write the question number in the middle. I don't even know how I missed that, guys. I've been writing it in the middle for my examinations. Even for my trial examinations, I've been writing in the middle. But I think my head was just I was not in the right headspace. So all my things were on the left-hand margin. I had to scratch that out and rewrite. So that means more time. So all this time I was thinking about time. Time was like time. I just want to leave, man. I just want to go home. Whew. Yeah, guys. I had to rewrite that. So I rewrote it. And then after I was done with the exam, and then I remember that, so I finished like at 11 p.m. Yo, guys. 11 a.m. Yo, you see, it's just today, guys. Today. But there is an upside, at least today did have an upside. There are two upsides. The first upside is, the gift of life. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so I finished my examination. Only to remember that, oh yeah, guys, my parents sent me. They gave me this long grocery list, and I thought, I was like, oh, I still have to walk and carry heavy stuff. So I sat down. I just thought about the route I'm gonna take, the easiest route, and then I made my way. But honestly, guys, I feel like I really I don't like the thought of having to do it, but then when I'm doing it, I actually enjoy shopping, like even for household items and all that. It's very therapeutic. Oh, I'm so glad it came. Or else I was not gonna be fine for the rest of the week. Yes, shopping is very therapeutic. And the upside to today, so I had money, guys. This money, I was like, nah, I'm gonna use it for something, wait, that money finished. I saw clothing, me, my eyes and clothing. Those should not meet. Especially my eyes, clothing, and I have the money. Hi. No ways that clothing is staying there. Ooh, like when I want something, guys, I'm gonna go home with it. Cool. So I was just walking, guys. So I was like, let me just look at a few items. Did I not find gorgeous things? And did I not purchase them and realize that, snap, I only have 5 rand left? Guys, that was my day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye. And I still have a few more story times, and I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. Just prepare some tissue, for the story time when I tell you what happened, why I've been away for 3 to 4 weeks. Just get a box of tissue, guys. 3 ply. Yeah. Then we finna talk about it. Good. Bye.